Hello people, welcome to the channel. In this one, I'm pretty late to the show. It is going down tomorrow night, but I'm here to break down the rest of UFC 298. If you haven't seen my main event breakdown video, go check that out. My prediction. I'll leave it to you guys to go check that one out and see who I'm rooting for in the main event. But checking out these early prelims, we're going to go pretty quick through these and then spend a little more time on the prelims and then most of our time on the main card. Miranda Maverick versus Adriana Lee. I think I'm going to take Miranda Maverick by a 30-27 unanimous decision. I just think she's better, and that record is ugly on the opposite side. So, moving up, Oban Elliott against Bo Nichols' bitch, Val Woodburn. I'm going to go with Oban Elliott by a 29-28 decision or a third round TKO. Moving up on the card, we got Josh Quinlan versus Danny Barlow. I'm going to go Danny Barlow here, and I'm going to go with a late first round TKO. I just think he's going to tag Josh Quinlan, put him unconscious. I just can picture it through my glasses in my head, you know. So moving up to the prelims, some juggling around has happened. We have a different Tafa now, but first we'll start with Rinya Nakamura versus Carlos Vera. I'm gonna go with Rinya Nakamura by a second round knockout. He's explosive. I like him in the bantamweight division. A sick prospect. Moving up, Junior Tafa steps up on a day's notice to step in for his brother, Justin Tafa, to face Marcos Rogerio de Lima. I was going with Justin Tafa to defeat Marcos Rogerio de Lima. But now, on one day's notice, I gotta go with Marcos Rogerio de Lima this time, guys. I think he's going to just get the better of Justin Tafa, get him down maybe, beat him up, and I'm going to go with a second round TKO for Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Moving up to the featured prelim, we got everyone's WMMA crush Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Lemos. Definitely a striker versus grappler, and I'm going to take the grappler in this one. I just really hope that Mackenzie Dern doesn't try to stand with her, because she can't. We've seen how that went with Jessica Andrade. But I'm going to take Mackenzie Dern by a second round rear naked choke submission. Moving up to the main card, we got Roman Kopylov taking on Anthony Hernandez. I'm taking Roman Kopylov here. I think he's going to be able to defend the takedowns and you know, keep a good enough range against Hernandez that I think he's going to be able to just piece him up, and I think he's going to connect with a head kick in the second round, knocking him down, following up with some ground and pound shots for a knockout finish for Roman Kopylov in the second round. Moving up on the card, we got Henry Cejudo versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm going to go with Merab here. And I actually think this is a closer fight than a lot of people are giving it. But I'm going to go with Merab by a 29-28 decision. I think Cejudo can defend the takedowns maybe for round one and get the better of Merab on the feet. But I think rounds 2 and 3 are just going to be Merabing Henry Cejudo. You know, I think he's just going to be relentless with the chain wrestling, relentless with the, you know, sloppy but effective striking with the takedowns. And I just think Merab's going to wear down Cejudo and put him back into retirement, where he honestly probably belongs. Now, the featured fight on the main card, we got Ian the Vegan Magato Cherry. I love that shit. Against Jeff Neal. I'm going to go with Ian Gary here. I think he's going to do, for whatever reason, I just picture it being somewhat similar to even like the Neil Magny fight, in the sense of like, I don't know if he'll necessarily beat him up that badly, but I think he's just going to chew the legs up. And I think he's going to be able to piece him up in kickboxing range and just outpoint him and evade with good defense and just outpoint him to a decision. I'm going to go 30-27. I could even see 30-26 if he got like 2 knockdowns in one round or something like that. But I'm going to go with Ian Machado Gary to win by a 30-27 decision. Yeah, moving up. Co-main event and the last one we will be talking about in this video. Paulo Costa versus Robert Whittaker. I actually juggled this one a couple of times, but I am going to go with the favorite, the former champion. You got to go with Robert, the Reaper Whittaker here, guys. I just think Paulo Costa's been out for too long. He's just a plotty striker with not a whole lot on the ground. People say he's like a secret assassin on the ground. We haven't really seen much of that yet. And I think Rob Whittaker's just going to come in with the blitz, 1-1-2s, 1-2 head kick. You know, just piecing him up with that jab, heavy low kicks, and just, I think he's just going to be too much everywhere for Paulo Costa. Mix in some wrestling in the exchanges, and I think he will find a finish here. I'm going to go with a 3rd round TKO for Robert Whittaker. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys in this one. Let me know your predictions for UFC 298 in the comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I said. If you love all things MMA, check out my channel. Drop a like on the video. Turn on the notifications, all that jazz. And thank you guys so much for watching. Now, go slip.